set, go.
There's very much repeat performances again for all these doubles. They've raced each other now for the last 2 years. Last year in the Czech Republic, it was the French who won the event. Norway was second, third was Germany, fourth was Spain, and Hungary was sixth. Then in Lucerne a couple of months ago, it was Norway who won, and the world champions finished only fourth. So the French world champions have a lot to do here. Favourites are perhaps Norway, with the very experienced Norwegian double in the boat there. They have in the last few years in Norway been staying loyal to wooden boats and wooden sculls, but finally they have given in to technical advance and they're now using carbon fibre equipment.
Norwegian duo just about getting themselves sorted out on the far side. Just inside them, though, in lane number 2, the Hungarian pair, who were second to those Norwegians in Lucerne.
Yes, they've been moving very well all year. They won at Henley 2.5 months ago, and they're a very nice moving double. But here Germany, very experienced duo, being pressed by the world champions. The world champions actually slipping back to 4th place. Spain, another experienced sculler in the bow, but at the moment bringing up the rear.
Together with Denmark on the near side. Through the first quarter, and it's Germany who have the lead. 1:29.31 their time for the first 500 meters, and lots of experience here. Peter Uhrig, 29 years of age, in the bow from Hamburg, missed the last Olympics. He was sick, and his partner Christian Handel. Between the two of them, they've got an awful lot of experience. They know what this game is about, but although they've got the lead now, one doesn't feel that they've got the security that we saw with perhaps Philippa and Brenda in the previous race.
No, the French double are a very fast finishing crew. They performed excellently last year. They came right just at the right time. But here they're throwing up a lot of water at the finish of the stroke. Not perhaps quite as secure as they were last year, but particularly throwing up the finish. And it's Germany in front, more solid there in the middle of the stroke. Very powerful scullers, both of them. And they're holding a lead about half a length on Norway, who are pressing hard now as they come up to the halfway point.
Indeed, Germany from Norway just about in second place, ahead of Hungary, who are in fact ahead of the world champions. Well, there's not very much, it's really bow to bow between those two crews at the moment, but the Hungarians perhaps just having the nod. But here are the two men who missed the bronze. They finished 4th 12 months ago. Two Spaniards who need to fight a little bit. They've just got left behind as we come to the half distance.
Well, Germany still half a length up on Norway, pushing hard Hungary. Now comes the crunch. This is where Norway has always traditionally been strong over the second half, and Germany will be aware of that, and they're going to have to hold them off. It's here that they won. It's from this point on that they won in Lucerne, and they're going to have to push very hard. Here the tail-enders from Denmark, Bo Kalsan and Morten Tibian, in a pretty hot field, new to this game.
Germans, just a little time comparison on the last quarter. The Norwegians travelling that little bit quicker, 1:33.64 for the second quarter, compared with the Germans 1:34.08. So the Norwegians, as you can see now, visibly winding it up in lane number 1. And then in lane number 2, in 3rd place, the Hungarians still there, very threatening. It really would be good if they could snatch a medal for their squad.
Well, it's Norway who've now taken the lead. Germany fading a little bit, but Norway have an irresistible surge over the second half, as do the world champions from France. Yves Lamarck there getting very anxious here now in the last 700 meters, urging his partner on. They're sitting well back at the finish. Now they're moving. You can see them change their rate of striking as they start to move again. Another quick look to the right. They've got to go after Norway. They can see the people they've got to beat there, Norway and Germany, and they're trying to move on them. Hungary too there, lying in 3rd place at the moment. France, the world champions, in danger of not getting into the medals.
and that really would be a big surprise. The two Germans, though, trying to hold their composure here as they're really under threat themselves in second place. So it's Norway on the far side, Hungary still threatening in third, the French trying to get back on terms, and Norway through the third quarter once again the quickest, 1:33.05, and it's getting faster all the time, and the Norwegians looking just that little bit stronger now as the Germans begin to perhaps just lose pace. The Hungarians still looking solid there in third, and the French still trailing in fourth.
There's Hungary doing very well there, but they're a slight they're beginning to break up a little bit, and coming now the French world champions. They're pushing back, they're overlapping Germany. They are only about a third of a length down on Hungary. Everybody now winding up for the finish. These same four crews were there in Lucerne 2 months ago, and here they are again with Norway out in front. Germany beginning to push back on Norway. The French pushing back into third place, pushing back, looking for the bronze medal. But it's Norway out in front still. Norway about a canvas up, with Germany pushing back.
Coming towards the final few strokes now of this men's double scull finals, and it's Norway on the far side, hanging on to that lead which they built up in the second and third quarters. Germany coming really strongly towards the end. The French are flying, but it's too late. The Norwegians have got there from the Germans, and the French have snatched the bronze from the Hungarians. And here the margins once again, the Norwegians top of picture ahead of Germany, and just look at the French. They really did find the power, but a bit too late, and the Hungarians brave to the end, and a bit unlucky, I think, to miss out there on a medal. So two very happy Norwegians, and they've enlisted their fellow medalists to change tradition. No coxswain, but they've found the Norwegian president, and they've executed the honours on him, and he's a man who looks as if he's got a good sense of humour. Thank goodness for that.